They cannot believe you're being silent. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. They're afraid to contact you. Do not forget this. There's something that you know about someone or about a situation. If they had this information, they would be telling everybody. They may have even started a podcast about it. And I'm not even sure if you know what this information is. I manifest that you'll know what it is. That it'll come to your mind. You won't have to question it. Because I get a lot of those comments that, look, if you don't know what it is, it's not your reading. Something must come into your mind. These are the cards that fell on the floor for you. You were protected from me. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I just did this reading once, and for some reason, I just got the feeling that I was supposed to get rid of it. I don't even know why. Like, I just stopped and was like, nope, I'm going to start over on that reading. This was the first card that came out on that one, too. So this is confirmation. We must move on. I felt abandoned by you. I still dream of you. You were too good to be true. You were protected from me. Gosh. Okay, I'm getting a sense that this was very, like, whatever this is, it didn't really start out in a romantic direction, but this has some romantic effects, if you want to call it that. Like, was it some kind of partnership that went in the romantic direction? Yeah, and I don't even think that's the thing that you have on somebody. This is a complex reading. That's why I started over on it, honestly. I'm just going to let the cards speak for themselves. Sometimes the energy, like these collective readings, it can just come so strong that less is more. So I'm just going to, let's see, what other cards do you need? Never going to give you up. You got rickrolled. Wow, okay. You were an important lesson for me. And look, do not forget this. There's a big lesson here. I couldn't be what you wanted. That also came out. Yeah. I want you. They wish that you would just say something. Like, I don't necessarily think it has to be, like I said, I don't think it's romantic, the thing that you have on them. Like, it's like you know about someone stealing money or just some kind of secret that could really tear someone's life apart. I know I ruined it. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. I threw you away. Oh, that goes into it. They threw you away. They just, like, abandoned you because of the secret, because of this thing that you knew. They panicked. But the panic, okay, they were protecting someone else. Okay, you were protected from them. They were protecting someone else. See, they didn't want to panic and run off. See, could be what you wanted, too good to be true. I mean, all this, never going to give you up. All this smells of, like, abandoned by you. Just someone who, their life was left in, like, some kind of chaos because of this situation. It just left them with so many loose ends. Like, it was a situation where some kind of decision was made in the heat of the moment that ruined things. I would be more specific, but I don't feel like I'm supposed to. It's one of those where I'm really not getting anything that specific because it's collective. Just again, I keep saying that, but I want you to know that I am just getting some strange energy from this. Not ready to give up. They don't understand why you're being quiet. They don't understand. Like, it's not something you have on them, probably. It's something that you have on someone. But it caused a rift in this relationship. You need to move on, okay? We must move on. There's a lot of moving on that needs to happen. If you can't move on together, then somebody needs to move on, I feel like 3 cards from here. Hiding, of course, they're hiding. That's why they're afraid to contact you. This came out too in the last time, and happy without them, settling and happy without them. Yeah. They are hanging back, trying to figure you out. They settled for something. It's like you were on a completely different wavelength through whatever this was. It's like there was just some kind of rift that happened that doesn't even make sense, and it has to do with whatever happened, whatever you learned. Whatever's going on that made them afraid to contact you. They threw you away. I'm telling you, there was a moment of panic here. And this is a very weird situation. What do you need to know about it? That's all that really matters. What do you need to know? Let's give you a message of hope and encouragement and advice. You will not be shaken. Radiate positivity. This keeps coming out. I just ordered a book. It's a very popular book called The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. And it's just all about thinking positive. Like, I do a lot of these affirmations and stuff. And people come at me telling me to not think positively, that I'm being stupid. I just want you to know they're wrong. Anybody who tells you not to think positively, they're wrong. Radiate positivity. Do it as much as you can. When you start going in a negative direction, or do whatever it takes to get yourself back to the positive. There's enough negative around us. We need the positive to counteract it. Don't let this take you in a negative direction. This is very important for here. Okay, whatever is taking you in a negative direction, it needs to not take you there. That you will not be shaken. You are overanalyzing. See, whatever this is, like, you know how at the beginning I'm like, if it's not for you, you'll know, or whatever. I can't even think. Sorry, my brain's on this. The fact that this even came out, you were overanalyzing, tells me that you immediately knew who this was about, because you've been overanalyzing this. They've tried to contact you. Maybe you know what you know. You know what I mean? Like, because some of you, I said, you don't even know that you know it. Yeah, you do. You are protected. You are divinely protected. There's a whole lot of protection. That's what's going on. Because some of you, I'm not even, I don't want to speak any fear. And I want to tell you that I have been in some dangerous situations that people would say that I should not have lived through. And so that's why I'm about to tell you this. It's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing that sinister. It's nothing like that, okay? I'm not getting that from this at all. There's nothing like that. So what I mean is, you just need to think positively and just not overanalyze this. There's something going on here that's deeper below the surface. That's why I'm not getting anything specific, because I'm not supposed to. Because guess what? You know what kills me? People, when I do this, when I say, well, I'm not supposed to go any deeper, some people get really mad at me because they like, I want to know. Look, number one, I don't work for you. Okay? I answer to a higher power. This is the message, and you got to trust that. Number two, there's a reason I'm not being shown that or told to tell you that. It's because it's going to get you thinking about it. Your thoughts are everything. I know we're all conditioned to think everything goes on outside us, that, you're sitting back watching readings because you wonder what's going to happen. Guess what? The power's in your mind. If I tell you something's going to happen, you're going to start thinking it. Just like, all this stuff on the media. In the media, they're trying to get us to manifest things because they put visuals in our mind. Just like all this alien stuff. There's certain things I believe and certain things I don't. And be careful when the media starts putting all these alien images in our minds, our collective consciousness. Because we can manifest things collectively. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can manifest it with your mind. You are a co-creator. I know a lot of people are not ready for that discussion. You're just sitting around waiting for something to happen, and you are a co-creator. The Bible, it's all through the Bible, but the Roman Catholic Church took certain things out that are now being found in, like the Gospel of Thomas. Anyway, I'm just dropping these seeds in there, and I'm going to be talking about it more on other channels. You are unstoppable. You are good at many things. You deserve to succeed. Anyway, that rant was just to let you know why I'm not going to say certain things. No matter how many lectures I get, I can block as many people from here as I want. It's my channel. If there's something I'm not being told for the reading, there is a reason. Okay? You deserve to succeed. You are unstoppable. Good at many things. Like, I want you just to embrace this. I always say this at the end, just embrace this stuff. The success, they can't stop you. They threw you away. This was a very painful situation. You went on to success. I just want you to focus on the things you're good at and just leave this behind. That's what I'm getting told to tell you. You were protected. Don't even worry about it. Don't sit and think about, well, this could have happened, that could have happened. No, it wasn't supposed to happen. You were protected. You are good at many things. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.